Oh, hello everybody. So it's that time in the evening where we get to launch our brand new one-day special. And my goodness, is this a good one. Speaking of good one, can I introduce you as well to the legend that is Sasha Fancy. She's going to be joining us. There's our lovely... Your hair looks fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
That looks really nice.
I know, people... Because I have such curly hair, when I go to the hairdressers, I tend to have it straightened because I haven't got the patience to do it.
I love your hair curly and straight, but genuinely, when you came in for a second, it took me a while to click it was you, because I'm so used to your big hair.
I know, it's mad. So normally really curly, have it straightened, and then curl it.
Oh, I love both looks. Love both looks.
You're a charmer.
Love this one-day special. So Fabric Freedom, I mean, there is an awful lot of choice here. Value for money, though. Saving £20. We've got 5 options. How beautiful. Come on, look at that. And this gives you an idea of the kind of quality that you're going to be getting with this one-day special. So 5 different options. You're going to get 6 different panels in each option. In every option, though, you're also going to be getting 1 metre of backing fabric, which you can see here, and 6 18-inch zips. So if you were to use these for cushions, fantastic, Sasha. Yep. So there's your backing fabric, 1 metre, and then your zips. But equally, if you wanted to make tote bags, we could do that.
Well, this is what I was saying, because obviously I wanted to approach this a little bit different, because obviously these are cushion panels.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know, 5 shows of cushion panels, as much as our viewers absolutely adore us, they would get a little bit bored, I think. So I've really mixed it up. So I've done a quilt behind me.
Quilt, yeah, the team love that quilt.
Oh, it's so cute. So I've done the quilt behind me. I've done the wall hanging, which is this way.
Yeah.
I can see. Look, I still can't do it. I still can't get me pointing.
Just like that. That's
there we go. Look, that's simple. So that's in the blue, which I just love that. Yeah. So I've done a wall hanging in that one.
Oh, that's classic. In the blue.
It's stunning.
It's got a bit of a National Trust theme to it.
It is beautiful. It is that blue with the linen. So I've done a wall hanging. So these can be embellished. These can be quilted. You can embellish with beads. You can embellish with hot gems. You can do so much to these with your embroidery and your quilting, but I've also done, you'll see later in another panel, we've got a storage bag, we've got table mats,
nice,
and in the centre of the tropical reef, some embroidery just with the stencils as well, which is really great. So, yeah, I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I didn't want it just to be cushions.
And that is the whole point. So do stick around for inspiration. Now, I've got to tell you, with the one-day special, you are getting such fabulous value for money. You are saving £20. And this is what we do with a one-day special on ODS. We try and give you maximum value for money, but not just £20. Because if you were to have a look at a pick and mix and the savings are carried over from our pick and mix, you'd save a further £5 because you're picking any 3. Well, actually, it'll be £10, wouldn't it? Yeah. So because you're getting 6 panels, so you're picking any 3. So you're saving that £10 saving is carried across into the one-day special and is already factored into the price. And there's also a £2 saving on the cotton, the backing. Though overall, the saving would be £32 saving. £32 saving. I know we're saying 20, but that extra £12 has already been factored in. £36.91 for 6 beautiful panels, and you decide the 5 I was alluding to as the 5 different options that we got. Should we start going through the options?
Well, can I also just say as well, if you, I know that Adam goes on about this all the time, but your homewares and things like that, cushions are so expensive.
They are.
And most people like to have a good 6 cushions, 4 to 6 cushions on their sofa. So this is 6 cushions for you here at an amazing price. Take everything else away, you know, just looking at the actual cushion panels. And these are furnishing fabric weight. You were saying earlier, they are a good linen weight.
Good, and they will last. They're durable. A lot of bottoms on these, and they won't fail you.
No, it is an amazing value. Amazing value.
You make a really good point, because the first thing I remember when I first joined the craft store, and someone pointed that out. They said, "Look, cushions are not cheap. Next time you go to a department store or a garden centre, have a look at the price of cushions." £20, £40, £80. I mean, depending on the cushion, the design, and fabric. So it gives you an idea. Let's have a look at our first option. Do you know it works out with our price for the cushion covers? Obviously, you'd add the cushion pads, just over £6 per cushion cover.
See, that's crazy, isn't it?
That's such good value for money.
It is, and you don't have to be a patchworker and quilter or a dressmaker or whatever to enjoy these. These panels, you can cut them out, you can pop some wadding behind them if you choose to, but then you can sew on them, you can embellish them, you can embroider on them.
Ooh, a bit of embroidery.
Beautiful, yeah, beautiful.
We're going to take you through the options. You have to, I think the charm of these is to see the actual designs. I mean, straight up, this is your vintage stealth. Delft. Oh,
Vintage Delft.
Delft.
It's a type of blue.
A type of glue?
Blue.
Oh, blue.
Blue. I think it's is it Delft China or something like that?
Okay.
But yeah, it's the type of blue.
Ah, vintage Delft. I'm
think.
learning something. Thank you, Sasha. So there we go. Also a city in the Netherlands.
Oh,
Thank the team for that bit of knowledge. Come on, look at this.
They're just so in at the moment, these designs.
This will never date. Something like this, because it's got that vintage, that provenance, and also classic blue and white, blue and cream.
Definitely.
You know.
And people at the moment are very much going in for this country kitsch look.
Yeah.
Whether it be the China blue type of thing, whether it be the deers, the elks, you know, you see the storks' heads and things like that in the antlers in people's homes at the moment. And it's a really in thing, you know, and this would work beautifully, like with Anthea on earlier with your tweeds and things like that.
A bit of tweed on the back. Oh, no, come on, look at that.
That is just stunning.
That's really pretty.
Really, really pretty.
Yeah. And then, finally, you've got that design. Now, you can get any of these in the pick and mix where you're saving £5 and you're picking any three, but the saving, the monster saving really is in the one-day special. £32 saving, and I have to be honest, I love a bargain. I'd be going for the one-day special.
Although I don't know how you choose. I don't know how you choose, because I don't know how I choose between...
I tell you how I would choose, Sasha. It's a good point, and it's a very good question, but there is a solution to this conundrum.
Just buy them all.
Yes.
I know,
okay, now,
that's what I do.
Let's have a look at our next option. So here we've got the Scottish Wilderness. Yeah, already got me. Even before I've seen these, Scottish Wilderness, you know this is going to be lovely. So you've got that beautiful robin. And that is a stunning piece. That's a piece of art in itself.
They are beautiful prints on these.
Looks like an oil painting.
It does, and this is what I was saying about your embroidery stitches and your free motion quilting, and you know, just chuck this in your bag if you're going out for the day in a car and just do your hand stitching on this.
Bit of free motion in there would look amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so going through, we've got the robin. That is a bold look. Noble. Do you know, proud. It reminds me very much of our director, Marcus.
I can see why,
He's laughing in my ear because he said he said he knew it was coming. Listen, it cannot be a show if I don't mention our director, Marcus. And then that's another strong image there. So what I like about these, you've got 6 panels, which you can make 6 cushions, and then the whole theme, there's a cohesive feel to it. Everything will just coordinate in there.
Definitely. Or you could do, if you've only got a smaller sofa, say, or you wanted them to go, you know, you could do front and back, and then you can just swap the fronts and the backs around.
Like that.
You know, if you've got a smaller lounge or anything. Oh, I love this one.
There's one more that might have just fallen. Maddie, I need help. So you can see that. Is that a little blue tit?
It is. Well, I don't actually know.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's very nice.
Oh,
and then my partner in crime.
That is stealth.
She's a good egg, Maddie.
Oh,
Thank you, Maddie.
Celebrity hands.
Thank you.
There.
I dropped the final one. Let's have a look at this one.
I think this one with embroidery.
This
again,
is stunning.
With your, you know, if you had the hot gems and the beads on there, and so pretty.
Look at that. Again, it is an absolute work of art. That genuinely is beautiful. And we're just, the team are agreeing with you because they're saying your idea of getting some embroidery on there, fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a thing at the moment with, I've got this, the hot gems. Yeah. So you've got the pen that heats, which I've actually brought with me. And it's such a simple thing. And it heats the glue on the back of the gems. And I have had great fun. I mean, can you imagine just completely blinging these cushions? Oh.
You're the queen of bling.
I definitely am.
Actually, but have I got on the parrot?
On the parrot, which we're going to come to.
Yeah.
So on the parrot here, I started just.
This
on
is a different option, but we will get to it. But we'll show you the idea.
We're going to get there. Yeah. So I've just started just on the edges to pop some.
Just the tips.
Yes, and then as the 24 hours goes, I'm just going to try and do some more.
Lovely.
But yeah, I just think it just adds something,
same
doesn't
principle.
it? Just absolutely adds something to it.
So where I stand at the moment, that first option, the blue delft, I really like that. And I can see that fitting in a room. It's the most popular at the moment. I actually think that would make a great quilt too.
Well, that's why I did the wall hanging with it, because I just felt that I could see that in a dining room or in a kitchen. That's only, I think I've used 3 panels. And some of the linen to go with it.
We'll have a look at that in greater detail when we get to you and we get the cameras over to you. But the point I'm trying to make, first one, I know it's popular. I really like that. When I started seeing is it the Scottish wilderness, absolutely engaging. So I love that one. Now, the next one we have the Wandering Wilds, and it's another beautiful collection of animals. So we've got I'd say, are they geese or ducks? Ducks on the water.
Ducks,
lovely
ducks. I think they're ducks.
Look at that. It's got the feel, and I'm going back to going to a museum like the National Museum and see these wonderful oil paintings. That's the kind of feel I'm getting from these. That's just my interpretation.
It's like the whole watercolour thing, isn't it? And the whole splatting of the paint. I mean, that's obviously a technical term, splatting of the paint.
Great, yes.
But you've got that splatting behind, and it just works.
Yeah, that's nice.
Really
and then
lovely.
here. Now going through the team, so we had Marcus, and here's Katie, our producer.
Shouting at
Marcus. Shouting at Marcus. Get a close-up. There we go. And then here, next one. That's very pretty. Lovely colours to it. And then the backgrounds. I mean, you've got your central image here, but also you've got to applaud the backgrounds that you are getting. Next, we have beautiful swan.
Can you imagine these made into your tote bags and things, though?
That would look incredible.
You know, now we're able to go back out and about
Do you know,
again.
if you're going to make a bag, let me show you this final one, because this is the one you want to make a bag out of.
Oh, this is
Come on.
Just look at that.
They're a good size as well, Sasha.
They are. So I've been using I think I've got a 16-inch cushion pad.
Yeah.
But I will have a measure, actually. I think they are coming out, me trimming them down, they're coming out at about 16.5. So yeah, 16-inch cushion pad is really good.
So we're just giving you an idea of the size of the panels that you were getting, but the detail, the colours, the backgrounds, everything just absolutely works. I mean, that's stunning. There we go. All right, we shall move on. I'm going to speed up here only because I know we've got a lot to show. This is your springtime animals, so let's have a look here. So this is one we actually made the quilt behind. So lovely little quilt behind. This is, it's fun, it's light, it's airy, summery. Yeah, we can, there we go.
Shall I duck? There we go.
We haven't actually got any cameras there, Sasha, so we won't. Just, I love the effort though. The effort was great.
Good, wasn't it?
When all the cameras go, if you do that again with the cameras, we've got the cameras over there, we'll get a great shot.
That would be a really good shot, won't it?
Tell you what, they're flexible. It's good. Okay,
no,
now.
because I'd fall off the chair.
Let's have a look here. So we got
these
our
are
bunnies.
so cute.
Yeah.
These are really pretty. These, I mean, I can see these in a child's nursery.
Yeah.
You know, if you were to put these on a canvas, maybe as pictures as well. Because what you have to remember, these aren't your quilting weight cottons.
No.
Okay. So these are not cotton weight. These are linen weight, and they're furnishing fabrics. But I've had really good fun working with these, and they are durable. But you could quite easily frame your canvases. So you could put these over the top of your canvases, and you could use a stapler to staple them. cushions in your nursery, obviously, but I just think they are just so adorable.
Okay. Like that. $36.91 is another one of the options. We've got one more option to share with you. This is our tropical wreath. So, do you know, now the tropical wreath, because you've got that space in the centre, let me just pick out one of these to show you. If I start down here, it's only because that's the easiest one to open up. So what I would be doing there is on your sewing machine, or you could hand embroider, but on your sewing machine, if you wanted to write a little message or personalise. Or
names or anything like that, yeah, exactly. I've done a butterfly on the centre of one here, and I've turned this one into a table mat. But yeah, so you could do personalised cushions, just anything to put in there really. But again, I really like these as the table mats because I like the idea of the centre space in the... I could just see a really nice plain plate and then the flowers coming out around the plate.
That would look
on
great.
A dinner set.
That would look nice. I really like that. So 5 different options. You pick the option that works for you. I have to say there is no bad option here. I am gravitating towards the Blue Delft and the Scottish wilderness, and also what was the second one? What was the Wandering Wilds? But it's the beauty of crafting and also art. It's a personal choice. So you know, you pick whichever works for you. We do have pick and mix. Can I just explain that with the one-day special? That is the best value for money with regard to these panels. Definitely. It works out just over £6 per panel. We do have a pick and mix where you're saving £5 for 3. So that £5 for 3, obviously you're getting 6 panels. So that £10 savings has already been factored into the price of a one-day special. 17 quid for 3, or go for the one-day special. And with the one-day special, you're getting the backing fabric and you're getting the zips as well. So don't forget that. So very, very good saving.
Oh, don't get me started on the price of zips.
Well, okay, I will get you started on that, Sasha.
Zips are really expensive.
So, how much would you say, guesstimate? And this has got a hidden, it's the hidden zip, isn't it?
Yeah, so I would probably
Concealed,
say...
invisible zip, sorry.
Yeah, I think they're 18-inch zips as well, aren't they? I think.
So how much would you guesstimate?
Probably about £4.
Okay,
fair enough. They're not cheap.
They're not cheap.
Now,
the zips have sold out by themselves individually, but the good news is you will get the zips. You're getting, an awful lot of zips. So you're getting all 6 of those, obviously, to make either your bags or your cushions with your panels. 6 zips. And within the one-day special, you're getting your backing fabric as well. And let's open that up. Now, you can get this individually, saving £2, and that's at the bottom of your screen. That is a big piece of fabric.
It's a lovely weight linen as well. It really is a nice weight.
And it will just complement the panels on the back because it's got that nice neutral colour tone to it, to that linen. Hello. So, I feel like a nosy neighbour just poking over the fence. All right. So there we go. That is the one-day special. But all those savings are carried over. So if you, so it's £12 carried over from the backing fabric and the pick and mix, and then you're 20. You're actually saving £32. Saving, that's just, a couple of pounds or a few pounds shy of a 50% saving, a half price saving. 878-135, your item number. We're going to jump onto the website. I know we're going to be heading to our first demonstration with the very talented Sasha. If you do have any questions, please feel free to get in touch. studio@thecraftstore.com. So having a little look here, we've got other fabric panels. Now this was the beautiful parrot that we just saw on the cushion, where Sasha had put some gems on there. But then, and these are big. We will be showing you these, and there is another really good saving on them. So having a look at some birds doing their things, that's great movement. It looks like the bird's actually taken flight.
They're really, really pretty, these. And it's great that you're getting that coordinating backing fabric on the same panel. Very true.
Now, were you watching yesterday Ragged Life? We were doing a show, so rag rugging, and the thing rag rugging, if we could go back there, Katie, sorry, to the Hessian, tell you why. So if you've got, and I know we were very busy yesterday for our Ragged Life tools to create your own rag rugs. You need Hessian on here, and for $9.99, that's a good price, good quality Hessian, so I'd be thinking about getting some of that, stocking up for my rag rugging. But 5-star reviews, and this is what we want. We've also got the Calico Bolt in there as well. 5-star reviews, 5-star reviews, 5-star reviews. Someone who I wouldn't give 5 stars, I'd actually give 6 stars is our lovely Sasha. She's got her first demonstration. So what are we going to do, Sasha?
So we're going to have a look at doing a cushion with these. So we're not going to be doing a zip. I'm just going to do a open back cushion, just to show how easy and how quick. Just move that out of the way. These are. So I've cut the panel down. Obviously, each panel does have lines around it, so you can actually cut quite nicely.
Yeah.
You can actually follow the lines. And then I've got my 2 pieces of, I'm just using some cotton on the back,
Okay.
just so I can show you how it does actually sew really well with actual cotton.
So if you want to dip into your stash.
Exactly.
Now, as we're doing this, we've got to give a mention to a celebrity guest who's accompanied you today.
Well, I don't know if we're allowed to tell anybody, because obviously she is such a celebrity.
It's a tough one. I'll leave it up to you.
Do you think?
Want to mention? I think we should.
So yeah, so we've got Miss Liliana in the building.
There we
Miss
go.
Liliana Travers.
Doing a bit of research for a project. So Lily is Sasha's daughter, and she's doing, I mean, great thing to do. She's following you around because she's studying textiles, and she's going to be doing a report on Mum.
On Mum, which is a bit bizarre.
Well, hopefully she can be recording this. We want to make it into the report, maybe.
So she's studying 2 different people for a textiles GCSE. She's just done her mocks, actually. And so when she came back and said she had to study 2 people that were, I hate using the word famous, but what's the other word? Known in the craft industry. And she said, well, I was thinking about doing Jenny, which is our Jenny Raymond, which is she's a great friend of mine, and she's great with Lily. And I was like, well, me.
Yeah.
But she doesn't see me like that, you see. But she is
your mum.
So of course now she's here, and she's a bit like, well,
seeing you're a bit of a celeb.
Well,
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's lovely though, that Lily. And I hope you're enjoying the show, Lily. And I'm rooting for you. I want you to tell me what grade you get for your report. Hopefully we're going to get her a good A.
Hopefully. So how I do my cushion backs is I measure the size, which this is, I think this is just coming out. I don't know what I've measured. 17.5 inches. So this would be, and then I make sure that I place my backing on, and I want to make sure that I've got about 6 inches either side of the actual panel, so that I've got enough to fold, and I've got enough to do a really nice, so I've got enough to do a really nice overlap as well. Because there's nothing worse than the cushions when you pop a really nice plump cushion in and then they start gaping.
No.
Okay.
Not good look.
So we've just folded down, and we're just going to top stitch across the top. And as I say, what has surprised me is how well these actually sew with the linens, because obviously doing the quilt top behind, I've actually put some of them as the actual linen's very heavy in the centres, but the actual green around the outside, which is a border, is just quilting cotton. So it just goes to show, have a play and see what works for you. So I'm just running that through. And then I'm going to layer up my cushion.
Okay.
So obviously I'm going to pop this down one way. I'm going to pop this the other way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin all the way round. We have Larry. Larry's more of a celebrity than what I am now. Everyone always asks about Larry.
Well, just while we're pinning, I wanted to let you know that we do have some happy hours this hour. And sorry, we'll start the show because obviously we're focusing on the one-day special. We didn't tell you about the happy hours, so we don't want you to miss out. These prices are only around for this hour. Let me show you what you are getting. This is, you've got 18 options? Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you're saving £3, happy hour deal. It's the essential bundle. So have a look and see what options you like there. The item number is 188164. So there's plum, there's gold, there's olive, there's emerald, there's duck egg, there's mint, there's sky, there's royal. And then we have another pick and mix for you. These are your polycottons. Oh, jaguars. So you're picking any 4 for £13.99, saving £2. 292 item number there. Again, lots. Oh, that's cute with the dogs and the giraffes. So lots of options. So have a look at your own leisure, but those are happy hour deals and deals that are only around for that price. The saving only around for this hour. Sorry, Sasha. How are we getting on with our pinning?
So I'm just going to pop a pin in the middle, and then we are going to sew all the way around, and I am going to go backwards and forwards just a little bit over where those stress points are going to be for the cushion.
Yeah.
And obviously we don't need to leave an opening because we've got an opening in the centre. So I'm going to go all the way around. So I don't know if you want to come back to me in a second.
Can do that. We can have a quick look at the options.
And I won't do anything. I will just go all the way around, and then we will turn it all three together. And that's how quick it is. Sorry.
That's okay.
I just... It'll be one of those days, isn't it?
I don't know if you want to do something, and then we carry on talking.
So it is really, really quick. That's all I wanted to say, actually.
Okay.
It's just really quick to do it this way. But
it's a nice technique. Are you sure you're done, Sasha?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We're going to get straight back to you, I promise.
Okay, all right.
Just wanted to show you here the panels that Sasha was showing you. These are another new today that we have. So I'll start here and we'll work our way around. That's a beautiful parrot, and you saw the cushion. Sasha's so good, genuinely so good, and I love working with Sasha because she came in and someone, demonstrator, would be forgiven for thinking these are designed for cushion covers, just make cushion covers every show. So she's like, no, I'll show you cushion covers, I'll show you bags, I'll show you lovely quilts, runners. So having a look here, this is your parrot. Now something Sasha did want me to get across with you is this is, it's more of upholstery weight, so it's a heavy weight. You'll find, when you find it, it's not like don't think like a quilting cotton, so it's got that durability. So that's one option with the parrot. Then you've got the crane. So your Japanese crane, stunning.
Oh, I love that one. I think that is, you know, you could really put a red border or an orange border around this to pick out that little bit of red. And
do you know what I like about these, Sasha? So the reverse, the other side, you've kind of got like a background with the same image.
It's so clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is so clever.
So I will open one of the panels up in a moment. We'll go through all of them. It's actually a crane, the Humpback Whale. So it looks like a blue whale, but I thought it is a humpback. So here we go.
I've got a storage bucket out of the whale, and I've got the backing on the background as well of the whale. Because
that
again,
whale's cool.
It is. They are brilliant.
Yeah, we like that. And the movement that you're getting with the whale. So you've got three images. The whale, they're all pinned on, so I might have to open them up in a bit. Then we got our pheasant, which you can see over here, strutting around. But it's not, there are three images on each one, so you will get slightly different images too. So that's your pheasant. And then finally, we've got our mallard duck in there as well. Two chaps, and then you've got a girl in there too. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up, let me pick up this one. If I can get this up. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up for you. You get an idea of the size. So let me turn that around that way. I mean, how cool is that as an image? So you see you've got the other side, and if you are frugal, then you could use each panel, or you could use 3 panels and then use the other one, get some cotton linen on the back or save from your stash, make 6.
I mean, I'd be quite, I don't know, because I really like the actual backing with all the whales on there.
Yeah.
So I think if I was to do like a tote bag, I would possibly use this as a lining of the tote bag, and then maybe just get some normal cotton or use your, get some linen or something for the back, because I think it's such a great lining for a bag.
Beautiful. I was conscious because I was lifting up so high. I didn't want my belly on show. I literally holding up, that wouldn't have been a good look. So there we go. If you do want to get hold of these, £25.98 is your price, saving £10. You are just picking whichever one speaks to you. How are we getting on, Sasha?
Yeah, we're nearly all the way around.
Cool.
So, and going back to what you were saying about, you know, obviously it is about cushions. They are panels, and however you look at it, you know, we could have done 6 shows on cushions, and so obviously this first show I wanted to get across how easy it is to actually make them, but also sometimes people just like a little nudge in the right direction for a little bit of the imagination.
Yeah.
And I think some people, you know, people always say to me that they can struggle in a way when they look at something to see what else they can actually do. And this is why I thought it's, you know, it's really important, you know, when you look at something like this.
On the reverse as well, Sasha. I love the front, but that reverse is very cool too.
You know, to do the storage bucket in there, and that would look great in a bathroom or a toy
really
room
nice.
or something like that.
Put some smellies in there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I mean, this is quite large because obviously I wanted to maximise the whole shape of the actual whale there, which, you know, he looks like he's coming up to dive up to the surface. Dive up to the surface?
Well,
is that
swim
right?
up to the surface.
Swim up, dive down.
If you just turn it a little bit more so we just see a bit more of that whale, just the front. There you go. Such a great image. Love that.
And what I also love is these little aspects, the paint splatters, as I call them, the dye that just adds to it. And I would put little rhinestones in the centre there, or even, you know, do some satin stitch, long stitch, that sort of thing, to really work with the different colours that's on there. But again, absolutely stunning. And
Whales could be my favourite.
Such beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, back to this one. So we've gone all the way round, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just trim off those corners, just to make sure.
Isn't it amazing going back to whales? So the blue whale is the largest living creature to ever exist on this planet. So yeah, it's bigger than any dinosaur. Could you ever think that dinosaurs were the biggest? The blue whale is the largest creature to ever exist on the planet.
Oh, and I saw something as well that said about whales that when they get old and they know that they're going to die, they have a sense that they're going to die, they dive as deep as possible into the depths of the ocean to die.
Ah, well, I was going to say whales sing to each other.
Yeah.
Slightly happier. Bit of fact there.
But yeah, isn't that like they just dive down, just
just disappear.
Yeah, and just disappear. Yeah. Which is quite sad, really.
It is very sad.
Sorry.
It's all right. Good facts.
Sorry.
Good facts.
But yeah, I thought that was really, anyway, I do apologise. But yes, they do sing to each other.
Yeah.
Isn't it the mating call they sing to each other?
I was going to give it a go. I thought better of it.
I'm not going to comment. I am not going to comment. I'm not going to say anything. Right, so then we're just going to pop these corners out. And I'm out of cushion pads because I haven't got, I wonder if Maddie's got a spare cushion pad actually.
You never know.
I don't know.
Our floor manager extraordinaire, Maddie.
Have we got any cushion pads? Because I put them all, but bless. So then we're going to give that a little press.
How long has that taken?
Oh, I mean, honestly, this is what I mean. It's not about, once you've cut it, it is so quick.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to say. I can't be, you know, I'm a nightmare with zips. I really am a nightmare, and I do get myself all a bit, you know, and I can do them, but I need to have.
And we are getting zips in the one-day special.
Exactly. And you know, when you've got to think about the value of those six zips, this, if you've never done zips before, this is an amazing opportunity to actually give them a go. But just as a quick gift.
It's a good size zip.
With a good size cushion.
Good size of that.
You know?
So, I mean, you're quite right in saying that a zip at this size, you're going to pay some good money for.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You are. They really are not cheap at all.
Nice.
You know, and this would give, you know, if you're somebody that has been scared to have a go with zips, then this is the time to do it because you're getting them free, basically.
Well, we're going to see it. We're going to put a pad in there, and we've got to thank Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Well done finding that. Now, we have got an image sent in. This is from Karen. Oh, Karen.
Oh, look, that's with the happy hour fabric.
Karen, that is, that's a bag. That's beautiful. So
that is
Karen,
stunning.
Using it to such great effect. So you are saving £3 on the happy hour. It's £9.99, and you're getting 2.5 meters of fabric. 18 options. I mean, 2.5 meters for £9.99. You can't argue
that. I love that. That's like an ombre sort of style. That's used in the deeper blue and the lighter blue.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Do you know, Karen said it was excellent quality as well, and she really liked the designs too. Karen, genuinely, thank you for that.
Yeah,
I love working at the craft store when viewers send in pictures.
And you will laugh actually, because in my box of goodies that I've bought with me, I've bought the range of those with me, because they are amazing quality and they are such a good stash builder.
Yeah.
You know, because you're getting that mottled, you're getting the ditzy print
Instant
on there.
stash.
Just amazing. So there we go. And look at that as a gift. And you could do a Mrs. Hinch chop.
Do you know, you need to see the panel made up, because that cushion, and let's do a bit of role play and imagine going to a department store and seeing that cushion. How much would you, what price tag would you imagine on that cushion?
I would probably say for a printed cushion, you're probably looking at about £12–14 without the pad.
Without?
So,
yeah?
Yeah.
Say that. Well,
if not more. I mean, I went to London last week for a day
nice.
With my mother-in-law-to-be, and we had a great day, but we went to the famous department store on Oxford Street, beginning with S.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah.
I picked up the most beautiful cushion. Now, this cushion was 20 inches, so it was slightly bigger. £239.
You didn't buy it though, did you?
Of course I did not buy it. I didn't steal it either,
okay,
so don't worry. I didn't come home with it.
Well, I was going to say,
£239.
You should have grabbed someone over and saying, are you kidding?
And it was literally, it was a panel, it had a bit of stitching on there, and that's what I thought about this. You know, you could really, really stitch these. You could, yeah, £239 for a cushion panel.
Similar story, Katie, our producer's mum, bought a sofa. How much was it? £240 for the sofa, and she went and bought some cushions. Wait for this, £60 each. How many did she get? The cushions were half the price of the sofa.
Yeah,
She got a couple of those.
Honestly, it is crazy. People for storage and cushions at the moment, and I'm the same over bed linen.
Yeah.
I buy so much bed linen because I have this obsession with bed linen, and it is so expensive.
You're talking satin sheets?
No, too slippery. I can't be dealing with slipping in one end and out the other.
Have you? Let's move on. So we've got one day special. I was going to say, have you ever slept in a satin bed sheet? Because they're lovely. Right, now, we're going to talk about the one day special. You got 5 different options. The blue Delph is proving extremely popular. We've just seen the cushion made up. Done. Seriously, watching.
I mean, it is
Sasha
so quick, isn't it?
So, and also, now we've got the cameras over there. Can we have a look at the? You've got that runner behind you, and you really get to appreciate how beautiful these panels are. They do look like something I feel you would see hanging on the wall in National Trust home.
And that's the whole thing. That's what I was thinking when I'd done.
No, not that one. The blue one.
The blue one.
We'll go across. We're getting to that. The animals are fantastic. Got the sheep.
There we go. And that's exactly what I was thinking. I could see this in a kitchen, in a cottage, like you say, in a National Trust place, something like that, hanging on the wall by the side of a bed with the satin sheets. Look beautiful.
They're stunning, and the intricacies, and it's nice when you get up close, you're picking up more detail. When you take a step back, you're able to pick up even more detail from the panels.
Isn't that clever? In the, I presume they are deers. I am sorry if they're stags or elks. Or
Kind of got a sketch. It looks like, I know it's in blue, but it looks like it's been sketched out.
Yeah, and it's also got a design inside the bodies as well, which I think's great. Which I think
Here's
is
the second panel. Now, I have had a question from Jenny. Don't know if it's our Jenny Raymond, maybe. She's asking, can you sew around the image to make it stand out?
Yes, definitely, definitely. And we will have a look at that in a second because we've still got a few moments. So what I will do is I will get ready for it and we will go around a shape.
I will whip through the options. So secondly, we're going to go to Scottish Wilderness. We had a look at the blue. Oh, yeah, actually, we haven't done this. So let me just, very quickly, this is your vintage Delph. I think it's my favourite now. Maybe I'm influenced by Sasha's fantastic demonstrations. So having a look here, it is that sketchy feel. It's definitely got a Victorian sort of vintage vibe to it. Lovely, that purity of the blue against the neutral. There's the fox in there as well. Then we have the pheasants. the deer, and that large panel there. So that is your first option. I know it is proven very popular. Then we've got our Scottish Wilderness. So coming through the Scottish Wilderness, I kind of feel with the next two options, they, in my view anyway, give the impression of, it looks like a beautiful oil painting from afar. So you've got that wonderful robin in there, but look at the background going through. And that beautiful noble stag. Again, the background is stunning. Everything harmonizes, everything works together. We've got a different stag, different representation, but all of them such strong images, really tapping into something special. And you get everything to make 6 cushion covers. Actually, the last 2, let me just open this up so you can see it. I mean, how good is that? There's the blue tits. I hope they're blue. I'm pretty sure they're blue tits. And then this, wait till you see this last one. This is absolutely breathtaking. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I think a lot of people, and I kind of fall into this camp as well, when you say, what's one of your favourite seasons? It's autumn for the colours on the tree, these wonderful burnt oranges and reds going through. Isn't that nice? Really like that. Okay, so that's your Scottish Wilderness. And then we've got our Wandering Wilds. So let's have a look at the Wandering Wilds. Another wonderful collection of animals. So we start with our ducks. Look at the reflection on the water. So you've got that wonderful dappled reflection on the water from the ducks, giving that sense of movement as they're gently swimming by. Another great stag. So I think, you know, this would work really nicely if you wanted to go for 2 options, and then obviously make cushions, or if you wanted to make a quilt, or you can go for the pick and mix. It's nice. And again, I'm going to open these last 2 out for you just to show you how beautiful is that swan. Elegant. Really does, I think, this swan justice. And then finally, one of my favourites from the animals, the owl. Come on, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So my question to you is, how would you use this owl? Where could you see it? Is it going to be a cushion? Is it going to be a bag? Maybe a centerpiece in a quilt? You got choices. Okay, so that's this option was the Wandering Wilderness. Then we have springtime animals, and when we go back to Sasha, there's a quilt behind her featuring the springtime animals, but lovely, light, it's spring-like, and obviously, as the name suggests, you've got these beautiful animals, very endearing. I said oil paintings for the previous 2 options. Here, it's like a watercolour. Got a bit of a watercolour feel to me. You've got your bunny, the lamb. Let's just whip the lamb out. Now, come on. That sweet, innocent, that is such a lovely image. So imagine making this could be a theme. I think that you're quite right when you're saying, Sasha, that for a nursery this would be incredibly sweet.
Oh, they would be beautiful, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
and like you could actually pad out some of the faces as well. If you were looking at doing them as a canvas, or even if you were doing it as a quilt, you know, where the noses are, the beak,
yeah.
You know, even part of the ears, you could actually put a little bit of extra toy stuffing or something behind there to really bring them to life.
I think the best way to see this, you know how you did your little...
Do you want me to hide?
Yeah, if you hide, and we'll see the quilt behind you, because then you get to see...
Actually, hold on. Let me move this out of the way as well.
Okay.
Oh, mind you, that's not going to help because we've got the chair in the way.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let's,
the sacrifices you make for TV.
Let's be really sensible here. Let me just move so you can actually see how cute this is.
All right. Perfect.
There you go. So it's just really cute. And you could, as I say, embroider the child's name on, or I really like this idea of actually doing them as canvases though, just dotted around a room. Such pretty artwork. They really are beautiful. I just love the bunny rabbits on there. And I love how each one, the wreath of flowers around them are all different, and yeah, stunning.
Isn't that lovely? I'm laughing because I was knocking everything over. Thank you for that, Sasha. You can sit down.
Okay.
Thank you. Then we've got our tropical wreaths for you as well. I will just open up one of our tropical wreaths to give you an idea of what you're going to get. So nice opportunity with these to personalize. So thinking about using this on a cushion, or if you want to put a name inside, or a quote, holiday quotes, fun quotes.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Or even some sort of, you know, you live, laugh, love, or, you know.
Positive words.
Yeah, that's the thing, positivity quotes.
And I'll open up just a couple more so you can see these. Like here as well. Just take that off. So you see each one has its own unique personality. Beautiful flowers there. Looks a bit like a lei.
I love these.
Yeah.
I absolutely love these ones. I think, as I say, because they've got this centre, the open space, you can put something in there like I've done with the butterfly. But I just think if you've got a summer table and you're in a conservatory or outside sitting and you've got beautiful white plates and the flowers are sort of going all the way round and beautiful.
So that's your final choice. 5 choices to pick from. You decide whichever you want to go for. Now, I know it says you're saving £20, but remember, you're actually saving £32 because an additional £10 is factored in to the price already from the pick and mix, and then the backing fabric that you get with the one-day special and the zips. And I've got to point that out because you're going to be getting 6 zips. Big zips, 18-inch zips. You're going to be getting 6 of the zips. You're also going to be getting that huge amount of backing fabrics. That's is it a metre of backing fabric?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 metre of backing fabric. So the zips, the backing fabric come with the one-day special, as well as obviously 6 panels of your choice. You just decide whichever option you want to go for. We are busy at launch. Lots of options proving popular, and I'm not surprised. It's actually got about 9 minutes.
Okay. Well, we're just going to have a look really quickly. So all I have done is I've just popped a piece of wadding behind one of the panels. And we're just going to sew around the rows here. And as I say, it's only just to, you can quilt through your layers, but it's just to show you of the different things you can do. It would look amazing if you were to do it by hand as well.
Yeah.
So I've just got to move my chair over a little bit. And obviously, if you're somebody that loves doing free motion, then you can drop your feed dogs and you can just follow those shapes around, or you can actually just shadow quilt them where you just go around the outside. And you would just take it really slowly. And I quite like working with grey on this blue, mainly because blue will stand out an awful lot. And I tend to use grey for everything because grey just disappears. As quilters, we tend to use grey for all piecing, for all sewing, because for that reason, light grey for lighter projects and dark grey for darker projects. Yeah. It just works really well. So as you can see, I'm just going around the shapes. If I was doing free motion, then I would drop my feed dogs. And this is what I mean by you could be doing a bit of is it trapunto work where they stuff from the back, they put in toy wadding and different things.
I haven't heard of that before.
Yeah. I think
What did you say?
So you would slit a hole in the back of the wadding, quilt around the shape, and then put some toy stuffing in there to really raise that up, and it gives an amazing effect. Yeah, okay. Really, really good effect. So say I'm just following around this. I wouldn't say I'm doing it the best, but
I'm giving the idea, and I know we are rushing you for time, so don't you worry about that.
So then once you've, I mean, I think that these would be great to actually be doing by hand when you're sat in front of the television, because I do love sewing in front of the TV in the evenings or. Nice. But yeah, because your shapes are there, and if you are somebody, how I actually got to be quite, I wouldn't say good, because I'm still learning all the time with free motion quilting, but it's quite a daunting thought that when you drop your feed dogs, you don't have any control over that machine. So I bought different fabrics that had lemons, potatoes, different shapes on there, and I actually then
just
practice. And they say 15 minutes a day on free motion, and within 10 days you will crack it.
Wow.
Because it is a completely different feeling.
You're building up a muscle memory.
You are, and it's almost like I have to do some doodling before I actually go onto the machine. If I do some doodling, I'm getting my mind into that relaxed state that I can just go ahead and do that whole doodling sort of effect.
You still learning clothes making?
I am. I'm halfway to a pair of trousers.
Amazing.
I am halfway.
Because we got to see the start of that journey during another One Day Special.
Do you know, I've done one top as well, which I wouldn't say was the greatest, but I've done it, and partway to a pair of trousers.
Amazing. Oh, well done, Sasha.
I'm just having a bit of an issue with waistbands, so if anybody's got any really good tips for a waistband, let me know. And
not long to go for the big day as well.
No, so that's what I was going to say. Everything's sort of taken a bit of a hold at the moment because obviously we are 55 days. 55 days until the big day.
So Sasha will be tying the knot. How many times did you have to postpone it?
So this is our third go.
Attempt. Okay.
Third attempt, and it all looks like it's okay. So
good.
I will be disappearing for a couple of weeks.
Well, you earned a nice break. We look forward to seeing the pickies.
Yeah, so I'll be here. Obviously, I'm here again week after next, but yeah, August, and then I'm having a break for 3 weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm very excited. Although I'm on a really strict diet, I'm trying really hard. I'm even going to boot camp.
Really?
I'm even going to boot camp on a Tuesday and Friday morning.
Good for you.
It's like outside in the open exercise, and I really enjoyed that.
Good.
Well, I've done it once, so does that count as I'm doing boot camp?
You've done it, yeah. That's all you need, don't worry.
So yeah, I'm getting there, and I'm swimming, and you know, so I'm trying.
As long as it keep it fun.
Oh, I've just got 3 lockdowns worth of weight to get rid of so I can get into this dress.
Actually, we all have, don't you worry.
Not commenting at all. So we're carrying on, we're going around. I just want to get to the end of this row so that you can just see, so I can remove this from under the machine.
Yeah.
So again, you know, I would use a really nice, we've all got those embroidery flossers at home, lots and lots of different colours, and you could really, especially the wilderness ones, the colours on the, with the trees and everything, you could really do a lot of amazing stuff on there. So let's have a look. So I don't know how well you can see this, and this is what I wanted to say about working in grey. It is so good because it just disappears. So it just goes to show you that you can go around these shapes. You can go around the birds, the flowers, you can do anything. You don't have to do anything to them because they are so pretty, but you can do if you wanted to, and I think that's the important part. If you are somebody that is just starting on your sewing journey, then maybe you just want to have a go at making the cushions. That's fine. You don't have to do anything because the work has been done. All you have to do is sew the backings on.
Greys, but also would you go for maybe a blue in there as well? Complementary blue?
Completely up to you. I think that myself, I like, if you look on the camera there, the grey just disappears.
Yeah, you can.
And sometimes we can be so strict with ourselves over the colour matching that if it's slightly off, it actually doesn't look right against the colour. Whereas with a grey, the whole idea with using a grey is it's such a, they class it as such an insignificant colour that it's not actually taking away from the fabrics or from the colours that are in the fabrics. It's just giving you that quilting effect. That's why I like grey.
So you're just adding just a little bit of subtle detail onto it. And great example when we're saying with the panels, if you do want to introduce a bit of free motion, you absolutely can. So you can do as little or as much to these as possible. This is the launch of our brand new one-day special from Fabric Freedom, and they have done such a good job because what you're getting to choose from is 5 incredibly engaging options. Each one contains 6 panels, but you're not just getting the panels, you're also going to get the meter of backing fabric, and that is a linen weight backing fabric, and you're going to get 6, I'm just going to hold up one, but you will get 6 zips, and they're 18-inch zips, and Sasha made a good point. Zips are not cheap. So everything you need to make, if you just wanted to buy and purchase and invest in this one-day special and create 6 beautiful cushion covers, you've got everything you could possibly want. Just over £6 per cover. If you wanted to get a bit more imaginative and in front of you, do you want to just show us, Sasha, the different makes that you've done from this one-day special?
Yeah, so this one here is the tropical wreath. And again, you could really go around all these beautiful flowers, and then you could use your hot gems to pop some gems just to really make it sparkle a little bit. I've also used a stencil and chalk marker, and I've done a butterfly in the centre here, and I've it's almost like a sashiko stitch, just stitched around to give it that quilted puffy
really
look
pretty.
to there.
Yeah.
And so again, I've popped a backing on that one, which is just your normal cotton backing, and they would be a great table setting. So we've done the cushion this morning.
Can you just hold up that cushion so we can have a little look?
So we've just done this one this evening, sorry.
Okay.
This one I did this morning. So, and it just goes to show you, you know, you've got that amazing backing on there as well.
Now that's from not the one-day special, but we did have another new today, and we'll just flash the details. So you got your sort of panels, 6 printed panels on one, and you also get the backing in there as well. So all the options you can see behind me. I know the whale was proving very, very popular. It's nice, something that's different.
Yeah, and then we've done the wall hanging, which is the 3 panels, so that we had 3 panels left over. So then if you were to do a wall hanging, you've got 3 matching cushions to go with that.
Very pretty.
Or you could again use that as a table runner going down a large table with some really nice place settings. Or again, tote bags. You know, I think we're all into these, taking our bags with us everywhere now. So the panels are there, the printing is done. You can make the great tote bags, which we're going to be looking at tomorrow. So the idea is tomorrow we're going to look at, we're going to make another cushion, we're going to make a tote bag, and we're going to make one of the storage pots.
Perfect.
And tonight we're going to look at the table mats.
Brilliant. With Scott. So Sasha will be returning at 8 with Scott. Unfortunately, time has beaten us. Have you had fun, Sasha?
Oh, always.
Good.
Always.
Good. So please make sure to tune back in with Sasha and Scott. I know they're going to have a lot of fun there. Sasha, thank you so much. Really enjoyed that. Thank you for your company. I hope you've enjoyed the launch of our one-day special. Sasha will be returning at 8, but don't go anywhere because we've got a happy hour just around